Listen, can you really believe that 6 months have came and it's pretty much gone? How are you doing? How are you doing as an entrepreneur consultant? Have you exceeded your expectations? Or does it seem as if nothing is going as planned? Well, either way, allow me to take just a few moments to let you know that you still have time to make this year the best year ever in your business. And in today's episode, I'm going to provide you with 5 checklist items to help you build a profitable, successful consulting firm of your dreams. So, you know what I want you to do, right? Stay tuned. Welcome to Say Yes to Profits, a virtual CFO firm that helps consultants gain clarity, control, and confidence in their numbers so that they reduce business taxes and build profitable million-dollar businesses. We exist to eradicate small business failure, so subscribe today, and as a result, we will make it rain money in your business. It is time for you to say yes to profits. Hello, entrepreneur consultants. I am Octavia Conner, CEO of Say Yes to Profits and the virtual CFO for consultants who desire to take their multi-six-figure business to $1 million and beyond. Today, I have some great things in store for you. We're going to talk about the mid-year financial checklist. Okay, so this is the episode you want to make sure that you tune into and even watch more than one time. Trust me, that's no problem. Before we get into the content of today, I got to remind you to like, to share, and to subscribe no matter where you're watching us from. We're live on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. We're live everywhere. But no matter where you're joining us from, say hello in the comments. And again, like, subscribe, and share. Okay? So, what I want to break down today is that we only have 6 more months remaining in this year. What do you plan to do with those 6 months? Honestly, I believe right now is crunch time. It is time to kick it up a gear so that you end this year successful and happy. Matter of fact, you end this year with this being the best year yet in your business. Here's what I want you to do really quickly before we get into the checklist. I want you to do a quick exercise for me. So I want you to close your eyes. Yes, close your eyes and listen to the sound of my voice. But really, close your eyes, okay? And then I want you to picture that it is December 31st and you are excited. You're happy. You're like, oh my God, this was amazing. Yay. What do you see? What is bringing that feeling? What needs to happen in order for you to feel excited and happy that this was the best year yet in your business? Picture that for me. Like, really close your eyes and picture that. Okay. And sit in that for just a moment. Now, open your eyes. Where are you now? How close or how far are you away from that goal, that feeling, that excitement, right? Get a clear picture of that because with 6 months remaining in the year, you can absolutely make that happen. What you have to do is what we just completed. You have to look at where you want to be, and then you have to look at where you are, and then you have to bridge the gap between those two places. You with me so far? Let me know if you're with me, okay? Now, in order to do that, there are some things that you have to do. So, what I want to do now is jump into the checklist. So, the very first thing that you have to do is review your income, expenses, and goals, right? Are you where you should be at this time? You're probably wondering, well, what do you mean? So I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the year, you had this vision of what you wanted your revenue to be. You had an idea of what your goals should be. Now, with that big picture, there are different milestones or smaller milestones that lead up to the ultimate goal. And if we are at the 6 month mark with only 6 more months to go in this year, you should be at a certain place right now. Are you where you should be? If you are, great, right? I want you to now figure out the things that made you successful, the things that you've done over these last 6 months that enabled you and position you to be where you are. And then I want you to capitalize off of those. All right. If you are not, I want you now to determine why. Why are you not where you desire to be? What's the reason behind that? I want you to think about that because now is the time to fix it. As I said in the beginning, it is now crunch time. It is time to kick it up a gear in your business so that you get to where you want to be. So where should you be as far as the revenue that have came into your company? Where should you be as far as the goals that you have identified? And where should your expenses and your cash flow be? Think about those and fix them right now. Now we're going to move on to number 2. The second thing on the checklist is for you to update your budget. I want you to review the 12-month budget that you created, hopefully at the beginning of this year, and then update that budget for the remaining 6 months of this year. And then I want you to ask yourself, are you on track with your budget? Are you below your budget? Or have you just bust your budget wide open? No matter where you are, I want you to make the necessary adjustments so that you're operating below your budget for expenses, right? For your expenses, for your cash out, you want to come below. For the cash in, you want to go above. So those are the things that you need to do when you're thinking about your budget. All right? Moving on to number 3. I want you to examine your tax liabilities or your estimated tax payments. So, review what your business has made through June 30th and forecast for the rest of the year what your business will make. Okay? Stay with me now. Then I want you to examine your tax payments because you want to avoid underpaying and then you want to avoid overpaying. So you have to examine your estimated tax payments. And then you want to adjust your final 2 estimated tax payments as needed. Now, remember how I said to forecast the remaining 6 months? Based on that forecast, you need to identify if you're going to owe or if you're going to get a refund or just zero out, balance out, okay? If you're going to owe in taxes, right now is the time to start strategically spending in your business to reduce your tax liability to the smallest legal amount possible. Listen, do not wait until December to start thinking about your taxes. At that time, it's too late. Figure it out, work it out right now so that you pay the smallest legal amount possible in taxes. Okay? So, moving on to the next tip, I want you to update your cash flow forecast. Now, your forecast is totally different from your budget. Your budget is a plan, right? It is, I plan to earn this, I plan to spend that. Your forecast should be done on a weekly basis, and you're literally projecting all of the cash in and all of the cash out every single week, exactly what is going to happen. Here's what you got to understand: many businesses fail because of poor cash flow management. So now is the time to get it all the way in order. Okay. As I said before, your cash flow forecast and your cash management should be a weekly activity. If your business has not been managing a weekly cash flow, again, now is the time. You will have a better understanding of your future cash requirements. You'll be able to spot money leaks before they occur. You'll be able to identify if you're leaving money on the table when you create a weekly cash flow forecast, right? There shouldn't be any cash flow shortfalls when you're doing this in advance, because you shift from being reactive in your business to being proactive in your business. And when you're operating proactively, you find things before they occur. You plan for things. You plan for the good. You plan for the worst. You prepare yourself for the worst. So if the worst happens, you're okay. It's no sweat off your back. So what you're doing right now is preparing yourself so that you have an excess of cash flow and that you reach your goals at the end of the remaining of the 6 months that are left. Okay? All right. So moving right along. So the next thing that you want to do is to take control of your accounting records ASAP. So question, are your books in order? Yes? No? If not, now is the time to hire an accounting team to get your finances in order, period. None of the checklist items I've mentioned will be easy if your accounting records are not accurate and up to date. I want you to get the most out of taking the tax deductions that you can take in your business. If your accounting records are not up to date, if they're not comprehensive, then there are tax deductions that you're probably missing. There are things that you're probably not seeing because your records are not in order. And the numbers don't lie. Right? When you see the numbers, you can fix everything. You can leverage your finances to scale your business faster, smarter, and consistently. But it starts with getting your accounting records in order. Do not allow another 6 months to go by and your records are not in order. We're not doing it no more. All right? As an entrepreneur consultant, as a service-based business owner, as a small business owner, your accounting records are the foundation of your business and they are highly important. So you want to get them in order today. Okay? Now, to help you get your finances in order, of course, you know I have the Say Yes to Profits plan that you can go and download. This plan will help you maximize cash flow and profit so that you do what? Say yes to profits. So go to sayyestопроfits.com/plan to download the plan today. If you have any questions or any comments, definitely leave those below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video no matter what social media platform you're joining us from. All right? So this is Octavia Conner. Download that Say Yes to Profits plan today at sayyestопроfits.com/plan. Until next time, everyone, say yes to profits. Toodles.